will realize that you don't have to like manifest. You're in alignment, things just flow to you just because you live on the vibration of ease. Hey guys, it's India. Welcome back or welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be all about books that I recommend reading while being on your spiritual journey. But before we jump into today's video, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below, girl, okay? Join the fam, turn post notifications on, give the video a thumbs up, okay? Let's go ahead and jump right into today's video. Okay guys, so I'm pretty sure I titled this video books, or maybe like, I don't know, how many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 books that I'm going to recommend today. Now, I have read probably like 15-ish books since being on my spiritual journey over these last like 2.5 years. But these are ones that I'm like, yes, like read these. Okay, so let's start with the first one, which I think I have 2 books up here where I haven't finished reading the whole thing. This is the first one right here. It is called The Courage to Be Disliked. So I am on page 171 and there are a little over 200 pages in this book. So I got about 100 pages left and I just already know that this is one that you should read. I mean, literally, it's what the title says. The Courage to Be Disliked. This book is basically set up like a conversation between youth and what's the other person called? The philosopher. So youth, which is like, I guess it could be like representative of us, like as a collective. And then the philosopher is like the advice giver, you know, you would say. So we have this guy who is the voice of youth and he's basically kind of like telling us his troubles or, you know, like whatever. And then the philosopher is kind of like giving advice, questioning, helping him to question the way that he thinks about certain things. So read this one. So I definitely know, like I said, I have like 100 pages left, so I'm not even done yet, but I know this is a good one to read. Literally as soon as I heard about this book and they said the title was The Courage to Be Disliked, I said, oh yeah. Oh yeah, I need to go pick that up because baby, if you are a people pleaser, if you are so worried about what everybody else thinks about what you say and what you do and how you're living your life, and you're really trying to start showing up in the world as your true authentic self, pick this up, okay? The next book that I want to talk about is called The Power of Your Subconscious Mind. Now, if you guys are not new to my channel, okay, y'all already know, I'm always talking about mindset, getting control of your mind, reprogramming your subconscious mind, okay? This book, it's just what it says. The Power of the Subconscious Mind. This book is literally explained. It says here, right here, there are no limits to the prosperity, happiness, and peace of mind you can achieve simply by using the power of the subconscious mind. There has never been a truer statement. Like, this just reminds you that there are no limits to how much abundance and peace and prosperity that you can experience. You simply just work on reprogramming your subconscious mind. Our subconscious mind has been programmed into fear. It's been programmed into lack, into scarcity, into negativity, into just like kind of like darkness, to be honest. Like, it's not really, we've lost our power through their programming, which begins at birth. Once you become conscious of the fact that there is a program going on, you can work on breaking it. The power of your subconscious mind. I believe they say we only use about 5% of our conscious mind in our daily lives, and the rest is created by your subconscious mind, like that other 95%. So if your subconscious mind is programmed for lack and scarcity and fear, then that's what you're gonna create. That's what you're gonna create. That's what your physical world is gonna be. That's gonna be your experience. So until you start to do that reprogramming to make your subconscious mind a positive place, then you'll be able to create all those things that you wanna have, that dream life that you want. That's how you're gonna get it, by reprogramming your subconscious mind. The next book that I have is The Power of Now. This book is really all about living in the present moment, right? Because there is no past and there is no future. Everything is happening at the same time across all the dimensions. Like everything is, what's the movie called? Everything is happening everywhere all at once. I still haven't seen it, but I just really like the way that title flows, because it's true. Like everything is happening everywhere all at once. Like everything's happening all at the same time. Time is not linear. It's not how they make it seem, you know? So to stay in the present moment, this is excellent, honestly. I wish I could remember some like I have things highlighted in here, but like specific points. Okay, so I literally just like open the book to a random page, and I do highlight as I read. So one thing that I have highlighted on this page: attention does not mean that you start thinking about it. It means to just observe the emotion, to feel it fully, and so to acknowledge and accept it as is. That is such a great, that is such a great point. It's that literally says, if you put attention on something, it doesn't mean that you start thinking about it. It means that you start to observe the feeling of it, right? And you acknowledge it and you accept it for what it is. So check this one out as well. The next book that I have is Atomic Habits. Now I am on page 204, and I believe I'm on page 204. So I have a little bit over 50 pages left of this book, and I just didn't finish it. And the reason I didn't finish it is because honestly and truly, when I was reading this book, like I just kept hearing so much about it, and I was like, let me just go ahead and pick this up. But I really wasn't trying to create any specific habits at the time that I was reading this book. Like this book is really great if, like, let's say you want to start working out consistently, or you want to consistently have a morning routine, consistently have an evening routine, you want to lose weight, you want to whatever, like a specific habit, like something that you want to start doing, even if it's just like making up your bed every morning, you know, this book can help you to do it, because the way that he breaks it down, it's really interesting the way that he breaks it down. He also talks about his own experience with this method, because he created this own method from his own experience in college, I believe. So really good read if you want to create some new habits. This one is great to pick up, definitely going into 2024. I do have some things that I do plan on starting, so I guess I'll go ahead and finish this book and then probably go back and reread some of my highlighted points in this book and go ahead and get started on creating some atomic habits. Next book that I have is called The Subtle Art of Not Giving a F. Okay, it's literally just what it says. It's literally just what it says. And this is honestly, I need to reread this again, because when you are on your spiritual journey and you are working on showing up as your true, authentic self, and that may look really different from the way that you used to show up, right? It may be like, you know, a complete 180, like the person that you becoming, or the person that you really are may be a complete 180 from the person that you were showing up as in, you know, your unhealed self, right? So it can be not only shocking for you, but also the people around you. And so it's just like finding comfort in not caring what people think, because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. Is anyone else even here? Is anyone else even here? Like they say that everybody is just a reflection of you. What they say? If all I see is me, then who should I be afraid of? So no, seriously, like check this one out. The Subtle Art of Not Giving an F. And this is a New York Times bestseller as well. The next book that I have is called Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself. This book is by Dr. Joe Dispenza. If you guys have ever heard of him, seen his, he does like a lot of meditations and like motivational speaking and stuff like that. So you have probably seen him before. This is him on the back, if you've ever seen like any of his meditations or anything like that. But it literally says how to lose your mind and create a new one. When I tell you I read this book so fast, I read this book so fast. Now the last part of the book is the meditation part and like some journal prompts and stuff. So that part is kind of like, you just like consistently work on that once you get through actually just like reading, I believe, parts like 1 through 3. When I tell you it's exactly what it says, breaking the habit of being yourself, how to lose your mind and create a new one. I mean, isn't that what we're doing on this spiritual journey? Like, we're literally getting rid of our old selves, literally getting rid of the person that we used to be, the way that we used to think, the things that we used to tolerate, the things that we used to do. If you guys have not already checked out my video, I believe it's called Everything Has Changed. It's literally a video about all the changes that have taken place in my life since being on this spiritual journey. Everything from like friends, relationships, career, just all the things, all the changes that have happened in my life, and you know, literally becoming a new person. And once again, this goes hand in hand with the power of your subconscious mind. Like, both of these books are really about reprogramming your subconscious mind. Like, there are so many books out there that will tell you you have to reprogram your subconscious mind if you want to achieve the things that you want in life without really working for it. Like, really just attracting it to you because you live on that frequency where you believe that you deserve these things, or like, not even believe, but you know that you deserve the things that you desire, you know? So this book is excellent. I would really consider it, this is how the pages look. I would really consider it like an easy read. Yeah, I was rolling through this one, so I definitely recommend it. The last book that I want to talk about, dun, 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 can anyone comment down below before I say the name and let me know what book I'm about to say, because I feel like everybody tells you to read this book when you start your spiritual journey. Okay, you already know what it is. The Secret. The Secret, The Secret, The Secret. Now, you can watch this as well. I believe it's on Netflix, but you know, get the book. Get the book. Read it, highlight it. This book is all about manifestation. I believe it talks about mindset, but more so like knowing that you can have good things. Not so much like the reprogramming of the subconscious mind, but just kind of like programming yourself to speak things into existence, like that kind of thing. And that's really what The Secret is all about. It's about manifestation. So if you are getting started on that manifestation journey, on your spiritual journey, and as you go through your spiritual journey, you will realize that you don't have to like manifest things, right? Like, really, when you're in alignment, things just flow to you just because you live on the vibration of like ease, where things just are attracted to you, and so they come to you because you want them to, and that's it. But definitely recommend that you read this book for sure. So like I mentioned earlier in the video, I have read more than just these books on my journey, but these are the ones where I literally went over to my books and I was like, okay, what would I want to pull out to like really recommend someone to read? I have, you know, several others over there, but these are the ones that I'm like, pick these up, read these, highlight them. And I also definitely recommend that you reread books. I think the only book, I've read some of these twice. I read The Secret twice for sure. I did not share the 4 Agreements, but I have read the 4 Agreements. I've read it twice actually. So that one is good as well, but I'm really heavily into like reprogramming your subconscious mind, mindset, and then of course like we have to throw in The Secret for manifestation purposes, and also really showing up as my true authentic self. So books like The Courage to Be Disliked and The Subtle Art of Not Giving an F can really help you to get to that point, really help you to get to the point where you feel comfortable in your own skin, you know, and like being who you really are, getting comfortable sharing your gifts and your knowledge with the world. So that is going to be it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Okay, if you have some recommendations, leave them in the comment section down below, girl. I will definitely let you know. Maybe I already read it, but if I haven't read it, I might want to pick it up. Okay, so let me and others know in the comments down below. Okay, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, girl. Subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.